Oh, hey, I'm live, huh? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I pray you guys are well. Pray you are well. I'm attempting to get back in the saddle. I know everybody is just like, girl, take your time, don't rush, yada yada yada. But I am taking my time. Um, and I'm finding it to be a slow process. But I know that the healing journey must begin. I know that I can't just stay in a cocoon. I got London next week. I got to get myself together. Um, so here I am. Here I am. Let the healing process begin. It's funny, I was kind of dibbling and dabbling a little bit in my book yesterday because, needless to say, for 2 weeks I did nothing with the lioness or the lioness effect. So I'm pushing the launch date back so you guys have a reprieve. If you want to go ahead and buy the bundle, it probably the lioness won't release until at least June 15th. And the lioness effect should launch on June 22nd. That's the plan. That's the current plan. If I can wrap my mind around getting this finished. But I was working on it a little bit yesterday on the lioness um, and just thinking and drawing from the experiences that I've had over these past 2 weeks and being that lioness and understanding that even while we are that lioness, that we are still vulnerable beings. We are still human. We still have situations that we have to process, and life be life, and life be life. And I was talking to my pastor a few minutes ago, and it's just like things just totally out of the blue. They just come and they just. And you'd be like, whoa, whoa, like what was that? I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck. Um, but there is there is a process that I recognize and I understand that my family and I we have to walk through, and it's the process of healing. And healing takes place in different levels, on different levels, in different places of progression. And healing is different from each and every one of us. My grandkids, my son's children, and his sister went to some rage thing on Sunday, something that they have here in Vegas. I don't even really know what it is, but it is supposedly really therapeutic to get your emotions out. And my oldest granddaughter, Amber, was saying after they left that she could actually feel peace around her siblings. Like they were able to cry and get the anger out and whatever they were feeling. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We all process differently. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Um, I'm not angry because number one, I know where he is. Number two, I know he's no longer in pain or having any struggles. Number three, which probably should be number one, is that God is so faithful and he has kept the promise that he made to me when I accepted him and placed him in that place of lordship over my heart, that not one of my household would be lost. And so my son was not lost. My son gave his life to the Lord, was baptized years ago, not as a child, as an adult, where he made the choice to do what he did. And so I know where he is. I know where he is. I know what his heart is. Um, so I'm not angry. I don't, it's hard to articulate the feelings. It has been numbness, like just numb, like don't know how and what to feel. Um, I've tried the past few days to kind of process some of the emotions. Biggest emotion is gratitude for having my son. Like he was my firstborn. I remember knowing that he was in my womb and being adopted, I had no bloodline. And he was that first connection to a bloodline for me. And so I was 14 years old and not afraid at all. Is that crazy? Like there was no fear. There was just this euphoria of, hey, this is part of me. I love my parents, but this is part of me. This is literally part of who I am. And I think in seeing that life progress and being a part of that life for 54 years, and even at the end of that life in this realm, I still have to have gratitude because God blessed me for 54 years to be his mother. We had ups, downs, ins, out, all kind of things. But we never lost the bond and the connection of that's my son. I'm his mother. I was thinking about something that happened a few years ago and having a conversation with my husband as my husband was angry with him. He had been gone and he came home and my husband didn't really, I made them go get him actually. And my husband was still, you know how men be. I remember going out to lunch with him and I said, you need to understand something. This is what I told him. This is my son. I don't have a luxury of being mad and staying mad because I'm more concerned about his soul and his life. So I don't have that luxury. And he looked at me and his whole countenance changed. And I think for the first time, he really understood the depth of what that meant. And even as I sit now and I reflect and I think about, my son, that was my son. And as a mother, I don't care what's going on. I don't care how angry you get. I don't care what tough love you have to put out there. That bond is never broken. Not for a mother. There's no, it's like, you're estranged. And I'm not speaking to, at least not for me. Okay, that's out the window. I'm gonna be pissed at you, but I'm gonna talk to you and I'm gonna be concerned about you and I'm gonna make sure at least you can eat or something, Yeah. So I think part of the healing process for me, and I'm sharing this because I know others are walking through and have walked through, that you take from your experiences with your children, you take from your experience with whatever person or the position that person held in your life, and you be grateful for the experiences. No apologies, no if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, I wish, because there's nothing you can go back and change. But in that time of healing, in that place of healing, you have to find that place of gratitude that God allowed you and blessed you with the honor of being in that person's life. And for me, it's the honor of being my son's mother and all the wonderful things that people has had to say about him, and just how enormous his heart was and how good, and how just he was a good man, so that does a mother's heart proud. So I am starting my healing journey. I'll probably rant for a little while on here if you don't mind, but yeah. I know it's going to be okay. I know we're going to be okay. I know his children are going to be okay. He's part of that great cloud of witness up there now. And boy, that cloud is getting bigger and bigger. And it's like, hello. Like, Lord, my cloud is big enough. I don't need any more witnesses right now. Okay. Cloud is big enough. I'm cool. Yeah. Again, thank you all for everything. I can't name out names. I can't name out what you've done. Just thank you for everything. And so London, I'm going to start promoting London because I will be in London. I leave a week from today for London and I'm very, very excited about it. another atmosphere. I'm excited about taking the stage there, and I have a little present. I have a surprise. So I am going to post on my page my little snippet about London, but along with it, you'll see a code, and that code is a raffle for two free tickets for the summit. So I'm thinking at this late date, it'll probably be you guys that are in Europe, in the UK and surrounding areas that can easily get to London for the 5th and the 6th. But all the details will be in the post. It's just a matter of sharing, tagging somebody and sharing. And the raffle, I will pick a winner on Thursday. So you got today and tomorrow. I'll pick a winner on Thursday morning. And you will get 2 free tickets to the Women Thrive London Summit. All right. All right. I made it. There you go. And in 11 minutes, a little over time. But anyway, y'all bear with me. So scan the QR code, get the bundle. The book bundle is still going on. You get both books for $25. The Lioness and the Lioness Effect. The Lioness is really, really, listen, I was reading it last night. It's good, y'all. So yeah, jump on that. Okay. All right. I love you much. Have an incredible day in the Lord. God bless.